The name of the session was Culture and Performance. The reason I spoke about is I was invited to bring a perspective to the agencies about their internal way of operating, in other words, about their culture. Because the feeling, the sense was that though the agency leaders understand the importance of their people and how people work, but they don't connect it necessarily that the aggregate of everybody is creating a culture and certain behavior patterns of the company. And it's important to understand them to work effectively with clients. The key themes I picked out today were really about culture being a habit. So in other words, we do things, they produce acceptable results, and we do it again. And as long as that continues, we continue to do the same thing. So we develop habits of operating. Now that may work for some time, and there may be a moment where we start to deviate a little bit from what is normal versus what could be better, because clients change. And what worked with clients yesterday may not work tomorrow. And being aware of one's habit is important to change and to improve over time. The way it went today, it looked like as if there was a lot of intention in the room. How was it received is very difficult to say, simply because here is a culture guy talking to a whole bunch of marketing guys. We live on different planets, even though I'm running a business. But it's a very different business. So making a connection on a topic like that, which is extremely complex, is difficult. Being part of the Indie Summit is a fascinating experience, because I do believe that you want to think outside the box. There is a lot of talk about marketing and marketing-related matters. To introduce suddenly a topic which is relevant but very different is a very good stimulation for people to think about differently, maybe even being taken out a little bit of their comfort zone. Because the body language in the room, with some people I felt, expressed discomfort. I believe everybody knew what I was talking about, but not everybody liked necessarily what I said. So the experience to be part of it, to stimulate from a different point, or stimulate a different point of view, is a fascinating experience. And I think it's good. It's good to have that possibility. If people go away and do one thing and reflect on one thing, for me, success would be if they ask themselves the question, what can I do better in building a culture, if I may use that term, that is more inclusive and engages employees or stimulates employees to be committed to the cause of the company. If that reflection takes place, then it was a winner.